to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. It's the Saints and the Bears. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-2 Saints, the 4-3 Bears. We're at Soldier Field in Chicago where it's raining. About 49 degrees here at kickoff with showers. We're expecting a pretty good matchup here. The Saints will kick off and we're underway. This will be fielded by McNeil at the 10-yard line over the 30, and McNeil out to the 35-yard line. Leon McNeil, the rookie out of Missouri. And on the kickoff, the Bears get a penalty, a holding call. So the Bears will start at their own 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Bears come out. Law in the I formation. Tim Law, the quarterback. Hands off to Zeke Dillon, and Dillon piles forward out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Tim Law is the starting quarterback for the Bears in his 12th year out of Army. A gain of 6 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Chicago from their own 29-yard line. Just underway. 4 receivers wide. Law in the gun. Law to McNeil, and McNeil crosses the 30 to the 31-yard line. A 2-yard gain by Leon McNeil, the rookie out of Missouri. Gene Atkins on the tackle, number 28 for New Orleans in his 9th year out of Ohio State. It'll be 3rd and 2. The Bears trying to avoid a 3 and out. 4 receivers wide. Law in the shotgun. Law drops back, throws, and his receiver fell down. McNeil fell down. It'll be 4th down. The pass was incomplete. And the Bears go 3 and out. They're going to have to punt. Zach Wetzel will come in, the 3rd-year punter out of Arkansas. Wetzel gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone touchback. So New Orleans is going to get the ball now at their own 20-yard line, led by their starting quarterback, Peyton Hicks, in his 2nd year out of Tennessee. So the Bears go 3 and out, and now the Saints will take over. .6:51 left to play here in the first quarter. No score. In the rain is Chicago. Raining throughout the Midwest this week. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Hicks in the gun. Hicks back. Hicks looking, throws, gets it out to McAllister, out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 18 yards. Jared McAllister, the 3rd-year receiver out of Colorado. 1st down, Saints. Making the tackle, number 26, Andres Walters, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Maryland. But it's a 1st down for the Saints as they get the game's first down. New Orleans now at their own 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Hicks under center. Morgan in motion. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and he's going to go down. A 4-yard loss. Henry Wacher on the tackle, number 70, in his 6th year out of Ole Miss. A gain of 4 yards, or a loss of 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 14. Wacher comes in unblocked, pretty much. It makes the tackle on James Wilder. It'll be 2nd and 14 for New Orleans at their own 34-yard line. Hicks back. Hicks looking, throws to Hawks. And Logan Hawks out to the 39, a gain of 5. Let's take a look at the Saints offense. Up front, Colson, Nix, Myers, Evans, and Toomer. And then it's Hawks, Floyd, Wilder, Ward, and McAllister. It'll be 39 from the 39-yard line. The big third down coming up for the Saints. The Bears had to punt on their opening drive. This is the Saints' opening drive. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks drops back, throws down the middle. It's caught by Ward all the way out to the Bear 40-yard line. A 21-yard catch by Bobby Ward, the 13th year tight end out of Tennessee. First down, Saints. Gary Fensick on the tackle, number 45. So the Saints on the move into Chicago territory. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Hicks under center in the offset eye. Hicks fakes the handoff. Steps up, he gets sacked. Back at the 45-yard line. Making the sack, number 94, Josh Gallows, the 4th-year defensive end out of Auburn. A loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. If you're just joining us, the Bears went 3 and out on their opening drive. And now this is the Saints' opening drive. In the rain in Chicago. Kicking Uncle's in the room. Good to see you kicking. It'll be 2nd and 15. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks drops back. Throws. Gets it out to Hawks. Breaks a tackle. And Hawks out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7 to Logan Hawks, the 5th-year receiver out of Syracuse. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Good to have Kickin' Uncle in the room. Big third down for the Saints. Hicks in the shotgun. A back on either side. Hicks will drop back. Looks, throws deep down the sideline. And he had a man open, but he overthrew him. Incomplete. He had number 81 wide open. That's Tim Jefferson. It'll be 4th down. Oh, yeah. I'm doing well. Thank you much. Now the Saints will punt. Adrian Murphy gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone. Touchback. So the Bears are going to get it at their own 20-yard line. 3:44 left to play here in the first quarter. So both teams had to punt on their opening drives. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-2 Saints, the 4-3 Bears. On 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Law drops back. Law looking, rolls out, throws, gets it to Dominique. Alex Dominique all the way out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Dominique in his 5th year out of Bethune-Cookman. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Bears. Lob, fakes the handoff, throws outside, incomplete. That'll stop the clock for the moment. 3:12 left here in the first quarter and bring up 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Tim Law in the gun. 4 receivers wide. Law drops back. Throws deep downfield. And he overthrows his intended receiver, Troy Wallstra, number 86, the tight end. Wallstra had a step. And the Bears go 3 and out again. Chicago does not yet have a first down. And the Bears will punt for the second time. Zach Wetzel gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded by Miles at the 13-yard line and brings it out to the 25. And that's where the Saints will have it. Their second possession of the ball game. We're in Chicago in the rain. First and 10, New Orleans from their own 25-yard line. Peyton Hicks under center. Chesney in motion. Hicks hands off to James Wilder. And Wilder gets a yard out to the 26-yard line. Let's take a look at the Chicago defense. They play a 3-4. Henderson, Waiter, and Miles up front. The linebackers are Gallows, Wilma, Littleton, and Walters. And the secondary, Walters, Harrelson, Fensick, and Norris. On 2nd and 9, Hicks in the gun. 4 receivers wide. Hicks hands off to James Wilder. Wilder crosses the 30-yard line. Well, not quite. They mark him down at the 29. A gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks will drop back. Throws to the near side. And Barber can't hold on. It was knocked away by number 26, Andres Walters, and Bubba Charles, number 31. It'll be 4th down, and the Saints are going to have to punt. We're still scoreless. With 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Murphy back to punt on 4th down, gets the punt away. It's going to be fielded by McNeil at 25, and he brings it out to the 29-yard line. So now the Bears will get it for the 3rd time. We're still scoreless with 1:53 left here in the first quarter. The Saints only have 1 timeout, or excuse me, the Saints only have 1 first down, and the Bears don't have any. It's been a strange first quarter. Nobody can move the ball. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got my moderator Kick and Uncle in the room. Great to have you aboard. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 29-yard line. Tim Law in the shotgun. Law drops back, throws, dumps it off to Seacrest, out to the 31-yard line. Robert Seacrest, the 4th-year receiver out of Memphis. On the tackle is number 28 for the Saints. That's Gene Atkins in his 9th year, the free safety out of Ohio State. The Bears still looking for their first down. A minute 34 and counting here in the first quarter. No score. 2nd and 8 for the Bears at their own 31-yard line. Law under center. Law, 3-step drop. Throws, and it's nearly picked off. He threw it right to Bryce Barnett, the defensive tackle. Easy for me to say. In a 6th year out of Illinois. The Bears are lucky that Barnett did not catch that. He hit it right in the breadbasket. That'll stop the clock. A minute 22 left. Here in the first quarter. Be 3rd and 8 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers spread wide for the Bears on 3rd down. Law in the gun. Law drops back. Law looking, throws, and he gets it out to Wallstra. He catches it at the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards, and the Bears finally get a first down. That'll move the chains. Troy Wallstra, the 11th year tight end out of Army. Gene Atkins on the tackle, number 28. First down, Chicago. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Clock is running. Bears come out in the I formation. Law under center. Law hands off to McNeil. And McNeil gets out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Leon McNeil, the rookie out of Missouri. Their first-round draft pick. Coming up on 30 seconds left. 2nd and 7. Law drops back. Throws downfield. Is caught by Wallstra again at the 44-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. Just shy of the first down and bring up 3rd and 1. The big tight end out of Army. And that should bring us to the end of the first quarter. They won't get another playoff. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 44. That's the end of the first quarter. No score here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports, the Saints and the Bears. We go to the second quarter. Nobody has scored yet. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bears at the New Orleans 44 as we start the second quarter. The Saints come in at 5 and 2 atop the NFC West, and the Bears in second place in the NFC Central with a 4 and 3 record. Law in the gun, 3 receivers to the far side. Law to McNeil across the line for the first down. A 2-yard gain. First down, Bears. Leon McNeil. Evil Dead's in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Evil Dead in a limited engagement. Good to have you here, Evil Dead, as always. We've got Kid Knuckle here, too. 1st and 10 Bears at the St. 42-yard line. It was a scoreless first quarter. Law under center. Law drops back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Blackman. Out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. And that's John Blackman, the 13th year receiver out of Colorado. I'm doing well, Evil Dead. I hope you're doing all right. Little Gracie's under the weather, though. She's asleep right now. She hasn't been feeling well today, but she'll be all right. 2nd and inches from the 32-yard line. Law throws outside to Blackman, a wide receiver screen, and he gets out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 8 and a Bear first down. Misty's here as well. Say hi, Misty. There you go. The funny thing was, Gracie had her doctor appointment yesterday, and Gracie You know, she had the heart surgery about 2.5 years ago. And it was just a regular checkup. And the doctor gave her a clean bill of health. And then this morning, she wakes up not feeling well. Go figure. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Law in the shotgun. Law back. Throws, gets it out, incomplete. Looking for Dominique. Breaking up the pass is Austin Winter, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of Iowa. But she's been resting all day. She'll be fine. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I read this right. You tested positive for COVID? Really? Second and 10, Law throws downfield. It's caught by Wallstra at the 7-yard line. A gain of 17 yards and a Chicago first down. Wow. You were diagnosed with it today? Wow. How are you feeling? I hate that for you. How are you feeling there? 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. 6:27. Now the Saints want to challenge the catch. They don't think he got both feet in. All right, let's see if he got both feet in. Well, he got his knee in. And as John Madden used to say, 1 knee equals 2 feet. In fact, he wrote a book with that title. Not awful, but a little bit crappy. Okay, I understand. This should stand, this catch. Ruling on the field stands. It's a good catch. It'll be 1st and goal for Chicago at the New Orleans 7-yard line. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports in the rain. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Bears come to the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers wide. Law in the shotgun. Law drops back. Throws outside to Wallstra as he gets down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. Logan Johnson on the tackle, number 22, in his 4th year out of Wyoming. We're coming up on 6 minutes left here in the first half. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Bears from the Saint 5-yard line. Law in the shotgun. Law drops back. Throws inside to Wallstra. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown catch by Troy Wallstra. And the Bears take the opening lead here in the game. 6-0 with 5:55 left to play in the first half. It was a scoreless first quarter. But now a 5-yard touchdown catch by Troy Wallstra, the tight end. And the Bears are up 6-0. We have the Eagles and the Chiefs after this one. The second game of our doubleheader. Zach Jones for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. Bears lead at 7-0. 5:55 left here in the first half. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Now the Packers last night late defeated Cincinnati 24-22. That was our late game yesterday. It was a good game. The Packers held on to win it. If Chicago wins this game, they will still be 2 games behind the Packers, but in second place in the NFC Central. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Miles at the 10-yard line over the 30. And Jim Miles nearly broke it out to the 37-yard line. The rookie out of Fresno State. First down, Saints, led by their quarterback, Peyton Hicks, in his second year out of Tennessee. The Saints are coming off that loss to the Vikings last week, if you recall, the Monday night game. Saints come out. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks to James Wilder. And Wilder weaving his way. And he has nothing. A gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, Parker Littleton, the second-year linebacker out of Indiana. All that running, and he got 1 yard. James Wilder, the second-year back out of Tennessee. It'll be 2nd and 9. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks hands off to Wilder around the outside, and he gets hemmed in by the Bears defense. No gain again. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the 37-yard line. The swarming Bears defense, number 91, Carrington Fowler, in his 4th year out of Tennessee, makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 9. Hicks back. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. I'm cold. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the Saints are going to have to punt, with the Bears up 7-0. Adrian Murphy back to punt for New Orleans, gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone, touchback. The Bears will have it at their own 20-yard line. 4:47 left to play here in the first half. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. While we have a moment, let's see who these teams play in week number 9 next week. So as I look at the schedule, the Bears will play at the Raiders next week. And New Orleans, well, I'll tell you after this play. 1st and 10, 4 receivers wide. Law in the shotgun. Hands off, no play action, looking, throws. And it's intercepted by Bates. Taylor Bates back to the 30-yard line. The former Ram, Taylor Bates, in his 10th year out of North Dakota State, intercepts for New Orleans and brings it back to the Chicago 30-yard line. The Saints next week will host Detroit. So the Saints defense comes up with a big turnover as they're down 7-0. And now the Saints in great field position at the Chicago 30-yard line. Down 7-0. Hicks comes out to lead the offense once again. The Saints at 5-2. The Bears at 4-3. .441 left in the first half. Four receivers set wide. Hicks under center. Hicks, play action, throws to the near side to Ward, and he's out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 yards to Bobby Ward, the 13th year tight end out of Tennessee, and that'll be a Saint first down. Gary Fensick made the tackle, number 45, for Chicago. Don't forget, we have the Eagles and the Chiefs after this. the second game of our doubleheader. 1st and 10 New Orleans from the Chicago 20-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to James Wilder, and Wilder goes down, a 1-yard loss, back to the 21, make it a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. Josh Gallows, the 4th-year defensive end out of Auburn, making the tackle for the Bears in the 2-yard loss. It has been a defensive game. We were scoreless after 1. And the Bears lead at 7-0 here late in the second quarter. Coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the first half. On 2nd and 12 from the 21. Saints in the eye. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder down to the 20-yard line. He gains 1 yard back. It'll be 3rd and 11. Jonathan Wilma on the tackle. The 14th-year linebacker out of Miami. The former Buccaneer. And the former Saint, I might add. Wilma spent 12 years with the Saints. 1 year with the Bucs last season. And now he's on the Bears. On 3rd and 11. Hicks in the gun. Hicks draws back. Hicks throws downfield. It's caught by Hawks. Touchdown, Saints. Logan Hawks was wide open. A 20-yard touchdown catch by Logan Hawks, the 5th-year receiver out of Syracuse. And the Saints can tie it up with the extra point. I mean, Hawks was wide open. There was nobody within 10 yards of him when he caught that. Easy touchdown for New Orleans. And now Marcus Young will come on for the extra point to tie up the ball game. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Saints and Bears are tied at 7. 3:24 left to play here in the first half. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Evil Dead in the room, my moderator, along with Kickin' Uncle, my other moderator. Bring you the game today. Feel free to chat in the chat room. We want to wish Evil Dead a speedy recovery. He's suffering from the COVID. Marcus Young will kick off for the Saints. Still plenty of time for the Bears to score before halftime. Kickoff will be fielded by Seacrest in the back of the end zone. He'll down it for the touchback. And the Bears will have it at the 25-yard line. 3:24 left in the first half. Tim Law comes out. Not the best of numbers for the first half. Only 65 yards passing. Like I said, it's been a defensive first half. You're welcome, Evil Dead. Nobody likes being sick. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Law under center. Law hands off to McNeil, a draw play. That's going to lose a yard. Making the tackle, Jim Wilkes, the 10th-year defensive tackle out of USC. A loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. Saints and Bears tied at 7. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Bears. 4 receivers set wide. Law in the shotgun. Tim Law back. Throws underneath to Seacrest. Across the 30. Out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Robert Seacrest, the 4th-year receiver out of Memphis. The Memphis Tiger. 2:40 and counting here in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bears at their own 34-yard line. Tim Law in the shotgun. Law to McNeil. He's got the first down. And he gets out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 yards and a Chicago first down. Leon McNeil, the rookie running back out of Missouri. First down, Bears. We're in Soldier Field on the banks of Lake Michigan here in Chicago in the rain as we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. I don't think they'll get the play off in time. They do not. Bears and Saints tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Soldier Field in Chicago. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Saints and Bears tied at 7. I'm so tempted to say Saints and Bears, oh my, but that would be stupid. Both teams, while the Bears have 3 timeouts, the Saints only have 2. They wasted one on a challenge earlier. 1st and 10 for the Bears from the 40-yard line. Law in the shotgun. Law drops back. Throws downfield. It's caught. No, incomplete. Broken up by number 25. That's Benjamin Clements, the rookie out of Texas, the defensive back. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Chicago. Clements, a nice defensive play for New Orleans. Misty says the Bears are going to win. I think Misty's trying to take over Evil Dead's job. She's making the predictions now. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Law takes the snap. Throws downfield. It's knocked down. Incomplete. Michael Morris, the linebacker, knocks it down. Nearly deflected it to a Bear, though. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. That's right. Uh-oh, Evil Dead. You better watch out. Evil Dead wrote, uh-oh. Misty's going to be the new prognosticator. Bears are going to win by how much? How many points?
8.
8 points. Wow. Okay. 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Law in the shotgun. Law back. Law throws outside. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down, and Chicago's going to have to punt. With 1:48 left here in the first half, plenty of time for the Saints to get a score here before halftime. So Misty went out on a limb here. She's predicting the Bears will win by 8. Wetzel will kick out, or will punt, I'm sorry. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 37-yard punt. New Orleans will take over at their own 23-yard line with 1:42 left and 2 timeouts. We're tied at 7 here in Soldier Field in the rain. The Saints trying to hold on to first place in the NFC West. The Falcons and the 49ers both play later this week against each other. On 1st and 10, Hicks in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking, throws downfield to McAllister. And Jared McAllister down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 20 yards and a Saint first down. New Orleans in the hurry-up. 4 receivers wide. Hicks back. Hicks throws to the near side. McAllister across midfield. All the way down to the Bear 43-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and another Saint first down. Jared McAllister, the 3rd-year receiver out of Colorado. When we look at the standings in the NFC West, New Orleans and Atlanta are tied at 5 and 2. The 49ers are 1 game back at 4-3. And the Rams at 1-7, bringing up the rear. So this is a very important game for the Saints, especially when the Falcons playing the 49ers later this week. 1st and 10, New Orleans. Hicks in the gun with a back on either side. Hicks looking, throws inside to McAllister, out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. And we're coming up on a minute left here in the first half. Clock is running. Saints come out. They have 2 timeouts left. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks will drop back. Throws downfield to Ward inside the 10. Touchdown, Saints, as Bobby Ward reaches out to extend the ball over the goal line. A 34-yard touchdown catch by Bobby Ward, the 13th year receiver out of Tennessee. And the Saints go up 13-7. Misty, if the Bears are going to win this, they need to start scoring some points, especially if they're going to win by 8. They're down by 6 at the moment. Oh, you meant they're going to lose by 8. All right. Young for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Saints lead by 7, 14-7. 47 seconds left in the first half here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Eagles and Chiefs are up next. Will be an Arrowhead for that one. We'll be down in KC. Pretty good crowd for a Thursday night. I appreciate it. I know I'm up against Thursday Night Football tonight on Amazon Prime. But I don't worry about those things. My NFL is better than the real NFL in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. So the Saints lead by 7. Marcus Young will kick off for New Orleans. The Bears have 3 timeouts and 47 seconds left here in the half. There's the kick. And that's going to be McNeil in the back of the end zone. I tell you what, Marcus Young has been nailing some kickoffs today. It'll be a touchback, and the Bears will have it at their own 25-yard line. Again, the Bears have 3 timeouts. They might be able to get in field goal range before halftime. It's a cool afternoon. Cold afternoon, really. 49 degrees here in Chicago with the rain coming down. 4 receivers set wide. Law in the gun. Law looking. Throws across to Seacrest. Down to the 29-yard line. The Bears take a timeout. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Bears have 2 timeouts left. 43 seconds left till halftime. Rain swept Soldier Field in Chicago. The Saints and the Bears. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Evil Dead and Kick and Uncle in the room, my 2 moderators. I know there's other people here as well, but nobody's chatting, so I don't really know who. But that's okay. I'm just glad you're all here. On 2nd and 6 from the 29. 4 receivers set wide. Law in the gun. Law draws back. Throws. Gets it out to Seacrest down the sideline. Out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. In a Chicago first down. They take a timeout. They have 1 timeout left with 37 seconds left until halftime. Seacrest, a pretty dependable wide receiver for the Bears. It's 56 degrees in Roughdale, Pennsylvania. It's about 60 degrees here in Nashville right now.
32 in Nashville.
It's not 32. Misty says it's 32. It's about 60, I'd say. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Law in the gun. Law back. Throws deep down the far sideline. And it's broken up. Breaking it up, Benjamin Clements, the rookie out of Texas, the defensive back. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Roughdale, Pennsylvania. I'm going to have to look that one up. I know that's near Pittsburgh, but I don't know exactly where it is. 2nd and 10 from the 48. 31 seconds left in the half. Bears trying to get in the field goal range at the very least and score before halftime. Law in the gun. 3 receivers to the far side. Fakes the handoff inside. He gets sacked back at the 41-yard line. A loss of 7. It'll be 3rd and 17. The Bears trying to get the receivers back. 17 seconds. Law in the shotgun. Law fakes the handoff. Law throws deep downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Alex Dominique. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Bears are going to have to punt with 9 seconds left until halftime. Saints up 14-7. We were scoreless after 1, and then they finally started scoring. Zach Wetzel back to punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Miles at the 13-yard line. And Miles, as we hit halftime. Your halftime score, New Orleans 14, Chicago 7 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Chapman Sports, the Saints and the Bears. I don't know if you saw that stat that was on the screen going into halftime. The Saints lead at 14-7, despite having 0 yards rushing in the first half. The Saints have no yards rushing. Everything's been in the air. The Bears have totally shut down the Saint running game, yet somehow the Saints lead at 14-7. New Orleans will get the ball first to start the second half, up by 7. The Saints at 5-2, the Bears at 4-3. 0 yards rushing the first half. That's hard to do. Wetzel kicks off for Chicago. Fielded by Miles at the 10-yard line over the 25. And Jim Miles out to the 27-yard line. The rookie out of Fresno State. 1st and 10, New Orleans. And they'll start from their own 27. On a cold, rainy afternoon in Chicago. Remember now, Misty is predicting the Bears are going to win by 8. Which means they need to do a major comeback here. They need to score at least 15 more. Saints in the I formation. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder. And James Wilder breaks away around the outside. And he's finally forced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 16-yard run by James Wilder. The second year back out of Tennessee. 1st down, New Orleans. As we watch the replay once again, we'll have the Eagles and the Chiefs after this. We'll be in Kansas City for that one. And then just to give you a heads up, we'll be off tomorrow. I got football games on the radio tomorrow. We'll be back Saturday night. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks throws downfield to McAllister across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 1 for the Saints. Jared McAllister, the third-year receiver out of Colorado. On the tackle, number 59 for the Bears. That's Jonathan Wilma, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Saints at the Bear 48. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Hicks. Hicks drops back. Throws downfield to McAllister. He holds on at the 42-yard line. A gain of 6 in a Saint first down. We had a game last night, but it was late. It was 11 Eastern late. If you missed it, the Packers beat the Bengals 24-22. It was a great game. It went back and forth. And it's in the video section if you want to check it out. The Packers are now 7 and 1. 5 receivers wide. Hicks on 1st and 10. Hicks back, throws, gets it out to Ward, down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 and a New Orleans first down. Bobby Ward, the 13th-year tight end out of Tennessee. Parker Littleton on the tackle for Chicago. Bobby Ward, 13 years and still going strong. He's one of the better tight ends in the league. 6:25 and counting here in the third. Saints up 14-7. Hicks in the gun. Hicks back. Throws to the near side. It's knocked down by Corey Walters, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of Tulsa. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. 6:14 left here in the third quarter. This time, Hicks under center on 2nd and 10. Hicks will hand off to Wilder up the middle, and Wilder gets a yard down to the 24-yard line. Jonathan Wilma on the tackle, number 59. It'll be 3rd and 9. The Saints, they're in field goal range at the Bear 24-yard line. 3rd and 9. 5 receivers wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Hicks back. Hicks rolling around. Rolls out to the far side. Throws back across. Dangerous pass. Caught by Wilder. And Wilder gets 2 yards down to the 22-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th and 7. Parker Littleton on the tackle, number 54. So the Saints will have to kick a field goal. This will put them up by 10 to make it a 2-score game. Marcus Young will come on, the 2nd-year kicker out of Kansas State. This will be a 39-yard attempt by Marcus Young. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. Saints lead it 17-7 with 5:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Chicago, Illinois, Soldier Field, week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports in the rain. All the games across the Midwest this week have had rain. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, now Chicago. So the Bears now trail by 10 with 5:08 left here in the third. Still plenty of time for a Bears comeback. Marcus Young will kick off for New Orleans. And the kickoff will be fielded in the back of the end zone again by Seacrest. Another touchback. I don't think the Bears have run one out yet. What a great job Marcus Young is doing on kickoffs today for New Orleans. So the Bears will have it at their own 25 with 5:08 left here in the third quarter. Down by 10. Tim Law, the quarterback, will come out. Three receivers to the near side. Law in the shotgun. Law takes the snap to McNeil. And McNeil gets out to the 29, a gain of 4. Be second and 6. Before being tackled by Logan Johnson, number 22. The fourth-year defensive back out of Wyoming. Wyoming, the frontier state. Second and 6 from the 29. Again, 4 receivers wide. Law in the gun. Law to McNeil. And McNeil makes a nice move across the 40. Another nice move. All the way out to the New Orleans 49-yard line. A 22-yard run by Leon McNeil. Faking out 6 left and right. New Orleans players are getting juked all over. He faked out 2 Saints out of their shoes here. It's a good run when you get 1, but if you juke twice, that's a great run. First and 10 for the Bears at the New Orleans 49-yard line. Bears come out. Law in the shotgun with 3 backs in the backfield. Yeah, there's jock straps on the field. Law fakes the handoff, throws downfield, incomplete. And that'll bring up second and 10. That'll stop the clock with 4:02 left here in the third. Yeah, there's several Saint jock straps on the ground out there. Second and 10 now from the New Orleans 49. Law in the shotgun. Law to McNeil. McNeil gets down to the Saint 42-yard line. A gain of 7. That'll be 3rd and 3. Leon McNeil, the rookie out of Missouri, the first-round draft pick during the offseason. On 3rd and 3 from the 42-yard line. Bears trying to make it a one-score game again. Law in the gun. Law back. Steps up. And he gets hit as he threw. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was hit by number 52, Austin Winter, the linebacker. It'll be 4th down, and the Bears are going to have to punt. The Bears are going to go for it. Oh, boy. With 3.5 minutes left in the third, they're going for it. 4 receivers wide on 4th and 3. You got to like this. Law back. Throws. Gets it out to Blackman, and they get the first down. A 12-yard gain to the 30-yard line to John Blackman, the 13th-year receiver out of Colorado, the former Buccaneer. The Bears go for it on 4th down, and they make it. Fresh set of downs for Chicago. .310 and counting here in the third quarter. The Bears now at the New Orleans 30-yard line. Tim Law under center. Law looks downfield. Throws. He's got a man open. Wallstra. Is he in? No, he's down to the 1. Wow. A 29-yard catch by Troy Wallstra, the tight end. The 11th-year tight end out of Army. 29 yards to the 1-yard line. First and goal, Chicago. A chance for the Bears to make it a one-score game. Bears come out with Law under center. Law looks to the end zone, throws, and it's knocked down by Robert Saxon, number 20. The 10th-year defensive back out of Indiana. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. For the life of me, I don't know why NFL teams do this all the time. 1st and goal from the 1, and they throw passes. If you can't make 1 yard on the ground, you don't deserve to be out there. 2nd and goal from the 1. They line up in the I formation. Law to the fullback, Testerman, and he does not get in. Don Testerman, the 5th-year fullback out of Sam Houston. Jim Wilkes makes the tackle, number 94. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. The Saints defense playing tough. And now it's 3rd and goal. Again in the I formation. Law under center. Law to Dillon, and Dillon gets in for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Zeke Dillon, the 10th-year running back out of Tulane. And the Bears make it a 1-score game. Saints lead at 17-13 with the extra point coming. That was a nice drive by Chicago to get back in the ball game. Still plenty of time left. And now Zach Jones for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. It's a 3-point ball game. Saints up 17-14 with 1:59 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-2 Saints, the 4-3 Bears. I don't know if the Bears will be able to catch the Packers. The Packers are kind of running away with this division. They're 7-1. But the Bears can remain 2 games back of Green Bay if they win today. If they lose, they're going to fall 3 games back. Zach Wetzel will kick off for Chicago. This will be fielded by Miles at the 10-yard line, over the 25, 30, and Miles out to the 30-yard line. Jim Miles, the rookie receiver, with 1:56 left in the 3rd quarter. Peyton Hicks comes back out. There's his numbers on the day. Saints still lead it by 3. The Saints currently tied with the Falcons at 5-2 for first place in the NFC West, with San Francisco 1 game back at 4-3. And the Falcons play the 49ers later this week. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks to Wilder, and James Wilder gets out to the 33-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Parker Littleton on the tackle, number 54. Clock continues to move. 1:35 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, Bengals should have won last night. They shot themselves in the foot. Yeah, they should have. Hicks back, looking, throws, gets it out to McAllister, down to the 44-yard line, a gain of 11. First down, Saints. Yeah, the Bengals had a big lead on the Packers, and the Packers came back. But the Packers only won by 2, 24-22. But the Bengals had a chance late in the game, and they blew it. They threw a turnover, threw a pick. It's in the video section if you want to check it out. It was a good game last night. 1st and 10, Saints from their own 44-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder gets out to the 49-yard line. And we're going to have an injury timeout. James Wilder was shaken up on the play. It'll be a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. That gives me time to remind you that we have the Eagles and the Chiefs after this. And then tomorrow we'll be off. I will not be here tomorrow. I have high school football games on the radio tomorrow night. We will be back on Saturday. We're going to try to bring you a Saturday night doubleheader. It'll be the Bucks and the Giants and the Browns and the Broncos on Saturday night. Probably around 7:30 Eastern time. That's what we're shooting for. On 2nd and 5, Hicks under center. Hicks to Floyd, his first carry. And Floyd gets 2 yards to the Bear 49-yard line. That's Rob Floyd, the third-year back out of Army. A gain of 2 yards and bring up 3rd and 3. Third quarter clock winding down. Hicks in the gun, back to throw on 3rd down. Hicks throws downfield, it's caught by Hawks. All the way down to the Bear 31-yard line. An 18-yard reception by Logan Hawks, the 5th-year receiver out of Syracuse. First down, Saints. It was a weird game last night. It was a good one. The Bengals got out to a big lead, and then the Packers came back. I know. What are you going to do tomorrow with no Jammin' Sports? 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. And that's going to bring it to the end of the third quarter. Saints up 17-14 here at Jammin' Sports. And we're back here at Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports on a rainy afternoon. The Saints lead the Bears 17-14 as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 New Orleans at the Chicago 31-yard line. Saints trying to go back up by 2 scores. They are in field goal range at the moment. It'd be a 48-yard field goal from here. In the I formation, Hicks under center. Hicks to Floyd again, and Rob Floyd down to the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. You know, I have not. I have not. Now that I think about it, Evil Dead. Well, I take that back. He checked in last night briefly for the Packers-Bengals. 2nd and 6 from the 27-yard line. Hicks to Floyd, and Floyd goes down a 2-yard loss back to the 29-yard line. Robert Floyd, the backup running back who's in there for Wilder, who's injured. On the tackle, number 28, David Harrelson, the 5th-year strong safety out of Oregon State. Yep, slow recovery. It'll be 3rd and 7 for New Orleans. At the Bear 29-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking downfield, throws to Ward, and he holds on at the 7-yard line. Bobby Ward, a 22-yard catch to the Chicago 7 to be 1st and goal for the Saints. He took a good lick by Bubble Charles, number 31. Charles laid the lumber down. The 4th-year free safety out of Princeton. He's my favorite defensive player, Bubba Charles, because he's an Ivy Leaguer and his first name is Bubba. You got to like that. You don't see that very often. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Hicks back, throws to Ward, touchdown, Saints. A 7-yard touchdown catch by Bobby Ward. And the Saints go back up by 2 scores, 23-14. A 9-point lead with the extra point coming. Bobby Ward, he's the old reliable, dependable tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans. with 6:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Marcus Young will come on for the extra point to put the Saints up by 10. Kick is up. It is good. Saints lead at 24-14 with 6:33 left. Here in Chicago in the rain, here at Jammin' Sports. Well, the Bears still have 6.5 minutes to work with. They're down by 10. But Chicago's going to have to get something going in a hurry. And their defense is going to have to step up and get a stop. Marcus Young will kick off. This will be fielded by McNeil. Back over the 25 out to the 28-yard line. So with 6.5 minutes left, Chicago will have it first and 10 at their own 28-yard line, down by 10. In the rain here in Chicago. Can the Bears mount a comeback? They're up against a very good Saints team, though. Saints come in at 5-2. Bears come out. Tim Law in the shotgun. Law drops back. It's a blitz. And he has to throw it away. Incomplete. The Saints threw a blitz at him. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. When you go back through the schedule and you see the games that the Saints have lost, they lost opening day to the Patriots by 2, 23-21. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Law back. Law throws underneath to Dominique out over the 40. And Alex Dominique out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Chicago first down. And I'm trying to remember who else they lost to. I'm looking at the schedule here. The other game they lost wasn't by much. I know that. I'm trying to look it up. Let's see here. They lost to Minnesota last week, 21-14. That was their second loss. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Law in the gun. Law back. Looking, throws outside to McNeil across midfield. And Leon McNeil down to the Saint 41-yard line. A 17-yard gain. First down Bears. Clock is running though. 5:39 and counting. Chicago has to score twice. They're down by 10. .535 and counting. 1st and 10 from the New Orleans 41-yard line. Empty backfield this time for Tim Law. 5 receivers wide. Law will drop back. Rolls out. And he may take off. He does. He's got the first down. Nobody there. A big gain. And he fumbles. And the Saints come up with it at the 17-yard line. Oh my goodness. Law had the first down. And he coughs it up. The ball was stripped away. As Law was running down the sideline, Gene Atkins, no, wait a minute, Taylor Bates, number 40, strips it away. And it's recovered by Andrew Moore, the rookie linebacker out of Nevada. So the Bears turn it over, and the Saints will have it at their own 17-yard line. With 5:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. That was a costly turnover for Chicago. The Bears need to get it right back if they're going to have a shot here. Saints up 24-14. Saints come out in the I formation. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder around the outside. He's back in the game. Across the 30. James Wilder across the 40 out to the 42-yard line. Wow. A 25-yard run by James Wilder. First down New Orleans out to the Saint 42-yard line. He gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 5:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Saints trying to put this one away. Parker Littleton on the tackle for Chicago. First and 10 Saints from their own 42. 4 receivers spread wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks to Wilder up the middle. Wilder's got the first down again, down to the Chicago 45-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a New Orleans first down. Time is running out for Chicago here. They really need a turnover in the worst way. 4:35 and counting. First and 10 Saints at the Chicago 45. Saints come out in the offset I. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder goes down. A 3-yard loss back to the 48-yard line. Josh Gallows on the tackle. The fourth-year defensive end out of Auburn. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12. Officially a 2-yard loss. Eagles and Chiefs after this one. We'll be at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City for that one. 2nd and 12 from the 48. Again in the offset I. Hicks under center. Davis in motion. Hicks to Floyd, trying to get outside, makes a move, and gets down to the 45-yard line. So he gains those yardage. He gains that yardage back. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Gallows on the tackle again for Chicago. 3:35 and counting. Saints eating up a lot of time. Hicks in the shotgun on 3rd down. Hicks drops back, throws downfield. It's caught by Jefferson out to the 29-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down New Orleans. Kick and Uncle, all your messages are being deleted. I don't know why. Just type the word test or something and see if it shows up. 1st and 10 from the 29. We're under 3 minutes left. Clock is running. 4 receivers wide. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder. Wilder inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Message undeleted. There you go. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they get the play off in time. Hicks under center on 2nd and 5. They get the play off. Hands off to Wilder. And Wilder goes down to 21. Saints lead at 24-14 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to Soldier Field in Chicago. The Saints with a 10-point lead over the Bears. With 1:58 left to play. Both teams have 3 timeouts. The Bears, they really need to either force a field goal or get a turnover. Saints in the I formation. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder, no gain. And that'll bring up 4th and 2. The Bears are going to take a timeout. And they have forced a 4th down. the Saints will kick a field goal. It'll put them up by 13, keep it a 2-score game. Marcus Young will come on. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. Yeah, I think there is an issue. I don't know why all his messages are being deleted. I'll have to go in and figure that one out. Unless Kick and Uncle wants to make a username. Marcus Young from 38 yards to put the Saints up by 13. The kick is up, and it's good. Saints lead it by 2 touchdowns, 27-14, with 1:50 left. Kicking, I don't know what happened, but you might want to try another username or reboot or something. I don't know why all your messages are being deleted. So the Bears, they have 2 timeouts. They're down by 2 touchdowns. They only have 1:50 left. It's going to be hard for Chicago to come back. Not impossible, but highly improbable. Marcus Young will kick off for New Orleans, up by 13. Fielded by McNeil at the 10-yard line, over the 30, 35. Nice return out to the 39-yard line for Leon McNeil. Tim Law will come back out. He's not had the best stats today. The Bears have struggled. 1:45 left. The Saints up by 13. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 39-yard line. The Bears have to score quickly, get the onside kick, and score quickly again. Yeah, if they score 21 unanswered, yes. Law in the shotgun. Law back. Throws downfield to McNeil. McNeil across the 40. A flag is down. This may be coming back. The way the crowd's reacting. It's on the Bears. Alex Dominique, a legal block in the back. That negates a nice gain. Well, actually, they end up getting 12 yards out of it. It's a spot foul. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Saint 49-yard line. They got the first down, then they committed the penalty. Law in the shotgun on 1st down. Law back. Throws outside to Wallstra. And Wallstra, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bears in the hurry up. 1:28 and counting. Law in the shotgun. Back to throw. Throws downfield, and Seacrest, a diving attempt, couldn't come down with it. Broken up by Benjamin Clements, the rookie out of Texas. It'll be 3rd and 10. Eagles and Chiefs after this. About 5 to 10 minutes after this one's over. A 1:21 left. The Bears down by 13. Chicago comes out. 4 receivers set wide. Law in the shotgun. Law drops back. He's going to roll out to the near side. And Law's going to take off. And he is forced out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. Michael Morris, the linebacker, pushed him out of bounds. The 3rd-year linebacker out of Oregon for the Saints. It's 4th down. The Bears have to go for it, as they're down by 2 touchdowns. Tim Law couldn't quite get the first down. 1:13 remaining. Looks like the Saints are going to go to 6 and 2, and the Bears are going to drop to 500 at 4 and 4. 4 receivers wide. Law in the shotgun. Law drops back, throws, dumps it off to Palmer underneath. And Palmer down to the 33-yard line. Tyler Palmer, the second-year tight end out of Purdue. First down, Chicago. Law back. Throws. Palmer again. Down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. 49 seconds. Law in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Law looking. Rolls out to the far side. Throws. Gets it out to Palmer again. Down to the 8-yard line. Three straight catches by Tyler Palmer, the second-year tight end out of Purdue. 41 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bears at the New Orleans 8. The Bears still have 2 timeouts. Law in the shotgun. Law looks to the end zone, throws, and it's knocked down and tipped to Saxon. They intercept it, and the Saints will take over at the 4-yard line. The old tip drill. Logan Johnson tipped it to Robert Saxon, and the Saints pick it off. 3 more snaps and we're done. The Bears, they have 2 timeouts left. Nice defensive play by New Orleans. A lot of teams practice that, the tip drill. Peyton Hicks having a great day, 3 touchdown passes today. And now New Orleans, since we're under 40 seconds, the Bears will utilize their last 2 timeouts. So 3 snaps and we're done. The Saints will go to 6 and 2, and the Bears will drop to 4 and 4. The Bears will drop to 3 games behind the Packers in the NFC Central. Hicks will hand off to Wilder, and Wilder across the 10 to the 11-yard line. The Bears take a timeout, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. The Bears can stop it one more time. 2 more snaps and we're done. And then we have Philadelphia and Kansas City. We'll go to barbecue country, Kansas City. They have the best barbecue restaurants there. I swear to God, they do. If you've never been to a smokehouse in Kansas City, you haven't lived. 2nd and 2 from the 11-yard line. 2 more snaps and we're done. Saints, they're going to run a play. Hicks hands off to Wilder again. He's got the first down. Out to the 20-yard line, actually 19. A gain of 8. The Bears take their final timeout. And this will be the last snap of the game. New Orleans can just take a knee and go home. The Saints will hit the halfway point at 6 and 2. The Bears will hit the halfway point at 4 and 4. And New Orleans will have a half-game lead in the NFC West. The Falcons and the 49ers haven't played yet this week. They play each other. 1st and 10 from the 19. They come out in the victory formation. Hicks will take a knee. And that'll be it. The Bears cannot stop the clock any longer. The final seconds will wind down. And your final score is New Orleans 27, Chicago 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We've got the Eagles and the Chiefs up next. We'll see you then.